So Joe Biden gave another one of his zombie press conferences, his half-asleep press conference. This is a while ago now, just catching up. And in this press conference, he said something that nominally sounds like Bernie Sanders. Let's watch, and then I'll break it down.
Let me close with this. I've long said health care should be a right, not a privilege in this country. With my Build Back Better plan, we have an opportunity to come together and get us even closer to that reality. And the American people support it by overwhelming bipartisan margins. This isn't a partisan issue. Alzheimer's, diabetes, cancer. They don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. This is about whether or not you and your loved ones can afford prescription drugs you need. I look forward to Congress getting this done.
So he says healthcare is a right and not a privilege. And he says his plan gets us closer to having healthcare as a right. You're the president of the United States of America. If Biden wanted to, through executive order, he could expand Medicare to everybody. Through executive order, he could do it. But he's not doing it. He's not even doing an executive order to cover all the COVID costs for people. He's not doing that. He's not even pushing for and fighting for a public option, which is what he said on the campaign trail that he would do. He's not doing that. In fact, it was totally dropped from the agenda until Bernie brought it back up with expanding Medicare, dropping the age to 60 to cover more people. So that nominally is what's left in that $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill, but they're negotiating it now, and my guess is that's going to be one of the things left on the cutting room floor. So ultimately, he's talking about healthcare is a right, not a privilege. He will not have lifted a finger for it, and he will not have given a single new American healthcare. No other American is going to get healthcare because of the actions of Joe Biden. No Medicare for all, no public option, no executive order covering COVID costs. They're going to probably drop that provision of Medicare at 60. So it's totally off the agenda. During a pandemic, during a health crisis, as, by the way, at the same time, medical debt, medical bankruptcies doubled, but it was already one of the top causes of bankruptcy. And he has the nerve to go out there and give a press conference and talk about healthcare as a right and not a privilege. And I'm trying to get us closer to that. No, you're not. And also, sweet Jesus, this seems like a rough day for him when he did this press conference. He just seems lost and zombified and half asleep. And it's tough to watch. That's tough to watch when he starts speaking really, really slow and seems confused as to where he is. Yeah, that's rough. But for the love of God, I wish that they were pushing for actually reforming our healthcare system, because nothing has exposed the need for Medicare for all more than this pandemic. Because people are getting obliterated by their medical bills. And the best thing that we've had to date is this test run in socialized medicine with the free COVID vaccine. And I don't even know what number, 60% or something like that of the country has been vaccinated. That's amazing. 60% of the country is vaccinated and everybody just goes in and gets the shot and leaves. That's amazing. This should have made all Americans fall in love with Medicare for all and socialized medicine, because look at how smooth and easy and simple it was. Everything should be like that, not just the COVID vaccine. But it's funny, we have this wildly positive and popular program that was our trial run, and nobody's connecting the dots and saying, well, we should have that for everything. We really should. Everybody would be a lot better off.